Hello, 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 and welcome back to my Forever World, where today I'm going to be building the entrance and a few hallways to my desert temple. Now, I do have a creative copy of this world where I designed everything, and I've got some magenta wool on me. I've just been farming some magenta sheep because I'm going to be using magenta carpets in the build. Overnight, I AFK'd at my Froglight farm to get a few more Ochre Froglights. I've gone to the Nether and I did a little bit more ancient debris mining so that I could get a bit more Blackstone. And I think I've got enough to get quite a bit done today. And one thing I also need to do is I need to mine the gold, or the rest of the gold ore that I got yesterday from my mining session because I'm going to be using raw gold blocks in this build. So, sort of explain the plans. The entrance is going to go here, and then I'm going to have hallways going to each of these. I've not designed the interior of the towers yet, but I've sort of designed the floor, I guess, and then we'll put something in here. I don't know what yet. And then I've got hallways designed to go across here, down this way, the center, and the far end. I'm not going to have them meet in the middle. I want it to be at least a little bit maze-like, even though it's going to be symmetrical. And then the plan is to build up and down. I'm going to have two display rooms at the top, as well as going down. I'm going to have a crypt, which that's going to be a whole stream. I literally just did a quick test because it just finished raining, where I got some charge creepers on Bedrock Edition, which is obviously the only version I play. They despawn when you leave the area, when they're in boats, which really sucks. Because it means I'm gonna have to make a whole bunch of name tags to get it to work. So I've got a spare shulker box here. I'm just gonna throw all my extra stuff in. But right now, I'm just gonna go into creative and I'm gonna see what I built with this entrance. And obviously then you'll get to see the sort of final design pretty much straight away as I build it. See, loading times on this laptop are a little bit lackluster, but I can delete that. That was to make a thumbnail for today. Let's be gone from this world. And here is the creative world. So I'm going to be looking at things like coordinates and exactly where I've put blocks. I also do need to make another beacon. I have 3 on hand, I think. I've got a few nether stars that I can use. Oh, the loading time is going to kill me today. It really is. There we go. So this is sort of the design I've settled on. I've gone for full gold blocks on the inside here. And I've not done anything with these sides. I don't think I really need to. And then I've gone for this for sort of the front. And then this is sort of like the entrance that I want to make. Let's just see how wide this is. 1, 2, 3. So it's 6 wide. And from here it comes out by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 wide. This comes out by 7. Lovely. Let's get back into that world and just build the little pathway going in to start off with. At least while I build this main entrance, there is going to be quite a bit of switching back and forth between worlds. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side, and then 6 here, and I think this goes up by quite a bit. Get rid of these. And then this comes out by, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this comes out by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like that. I've got some spare stairs around here somewhere, surely. Yeah, I've got loads. I have a feeling I'm going to be using all of the blackstone that I've got today. So like that. And then I have blackstone, ochre frog lights, and I'm going to convert a bunch of these into tar pits. Where's my crafting recipe? There it is. There we go. So I've got this in a line around here. Wait, why does this look different? Oh, I've done it one block too far in. Okay. Oops. My bad. It's out by an extra block. Like this. So this is our entrance, and then I will grab... I'll put these in just for starters. And then I've got frog lights spaced every 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4 frog lights. Like that. And then I've got magenta carpet starting from here. Yeah, we'll just start it from there. Going all the way in here. If I'll bring this out by 1 block, then it's properly... It looks more like an entrance. Okay, let's switch back into creative. We've done up to the 3rd frog light. I just want to see where this tower starts. It'd be really helpful if I had realms, because then I could have a copy of this world open on my TV so I could properly look at what I was doing before I was building every step rather than re-logging into a new world every time. Let's see. So yeah, we've done these 3. Oh, the carpet only came to here. Oh well, doesn't really matter that much. So path comes out and then the pillar is 1 block in. So this comes in by another one here to 4. And I've got these in the middle. You can see here where I've planned everything out. So these are going to be the display rooms on each side. And then I've got a few more planned out that I want to get built at some point, hopefully today. And then the hallways are going to look like this when they're done. Bits of gilded blackstone in the corners. But yeah, the hallways look nice and grand. I've got this bit here with a tiny bit of light poking through here from the tower. So this comes in by, that's 2, 3, 4, and then it's a diagonal out, which is where all of the tower goes. Okay, I think I can remember all of that. And then I'll just build the straight tower up to this Y level here. So it goes up to 92. Stick that back so I don't mess anything up. The tower goes up to Y level 92 before the stairs, and this comes out by 4. Okay. Kind of hoping that the more of this that I build in survival, the less I'll have to switch in between worlds. So yeah, we'll get rid of these for now. And then this comes out by another one to there. So let's grab a whole bunch of blackstone and get these towers built. And then this center here is where the paths branch off. So that comes out to there. And then the towers are here. Here, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Here and here. And this is where I will now build up to 92. So this is the top of the towers. I'll do that on all the sides. So it comes up to here. Last one. Okay, so this is where it comes up to. I think I'm gonna... Do I remove all of the stairs? I'm not sure. But that's built in. Let's build the rest of these paths on both sides before I switch back to the creative copy. Just leave that there for now. What I'm going to do is, I'm pretty sure the center 4 blocks were frog lights. And then came in by 1, 2, 3, 4. So I came in and did this on all sides. So doing a little bit from memory and a little bit from the design I made. We'll put the carpets in a little bit later. Chances of me having to go to the Nether for more blackstone are really high in this build. So expect that at some point during this stream. There we go. And then I fill this in with blackstone. I'll obviously cover up with carpet later on. And let's do the same on this side. Oh, there's mobs. It is night time, let's sleep. And quickly fly up to despawn everything. one of the perks of playing on Sim 4. It's super easy to get rid of all the mobs. Alright, let's get in our frog lights for this path. And I need more. Good job, I AFK'd at my frog light farm, because I have a feeling I'm going to use most of these today. Clear out this a little bit. One, two, three, four. Here, here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 in the center. Get rid of the torches. Place the rest of these around here, and then that is both of these towers done for now. And I can work on the central tower where the entrance is. There we go. I can finish building this side. Right, well there's our pathways done. I'm going to quickly throw in carpets across here. And that's sort of the entrance that I'm going to see coming in. Now I can work on this tower. So let's switch back over to our creative world. I was about to say maybe I should get scaffolding, but I'm pretty sure I've got plenty in my shulker box from when I did the towers the other day. This is locked in night mode, by the way. Maybe it shouldn't be. Okay, so we've got one out. Then this is all just straight black stone. Okay, so on here I've got stair, block, block, stair, block, stair. Okay. So trying to memorize it as much as I can. Stair, block, block, stair, block, stair. And what did I do? I didn't do this one, did I? I did this one down here. Oh, I just put carpets in those corners. Oh, that's not bad. I can just finish off both of them then. Wait for it to load up. So, on here it was a stair here, then block, and on this one was a stair. So I can come up here and remove this for now. And then it was a block here. Stair, block, stair, block, and then stair on top of this one. Like that. Replicate this on the other side. Like that. All of this can be removed. Or I could just fall, that works. I'll need to put another line of blackstone in there as well. I'll do that in a second. And then I replicated that on all sides. So I do the same here. Oh, wrong one. So I do the same, I get this little arch at the bottom then. Good. Yeah, that looks exactly how I want it. And then that's the basis then for the hallways going down. Nice and easy. There we go. I am going to fill all of this in with blackstone, and I need to do the same on this side. And then all of this also needs to be blackstone. All the way across. Oh, I'm actually out. That's cool. First time for that. Got a whole shulker box full of it there. I'm pretty sure I'm going to absolutely melt through today. Especially when I start doing the proper hallways. Pretty sure there are stairs on here, or maybe it's one block back. But yeah, we've done that. Now I'm just going to fill in this entire area with blackstone. I will be removing quite a lot of it, but for now, I'm just going to get all of this filled in. Do these last two sides. I'm going to have to sleep again in a second. This last side here to do. Oh, no, didn't mean to place you there. Now I know that these four corners are walls. I'll replace them in a bit. For now, I think I'll just place carpet there. And then there were two coming out from each of these. Even though it's very subject to change, I probably will change it at some point. I just want to get the carpets in so I know that it's the same as my creative copy. Here we go. Right, now I'm going to switch back over to... Which, no, do I need to? I mean, I know it was one block up from here that the frog lights started. So I don't think I need to go into Create to do these frog lights. I do need to actually, because I need to see how high I made them. Back to creative again. Right, okay. Yeah, so it was one block up, so I was in the right place. And then these are... yeah, normal stairs the right way. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 blocks up. Eight blocks up, and I'll replace all of the corners with walls while I'm there. I just loaded the wrong world. Whoops. Well, that's a waste of time. Come on, it's only 1 gigabyte file. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. And then while up here, it is the same block as the base. Okay. Load me in. Come on. There we go. Right, so it's 8 blocks. So, and it was this block that started the corner of the walls. The same on this side, just so I know roughly where we're at. So I've got 1, no, not that one. 2 blocks. And then I'll build up from in here, I think. Wait, no, I don't need to worry about them because I've got jump boost. Okay, we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'll just put one there just for now. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Put down. Slightly too high. There we go. Wait, hold on. I need to destroy one more, don't I? Yeah. And then regular stairs coming up this side and this side. Black stone on the top. Do I have walls on me? No. Let's have a look how this looks. Looks about right. Now I can grab my walls. Slabs, extra stairs. A bit more black stone. I need gold. Not gonna need that much, Jesus. I think that's everything for these 2 corners here. The back 2 are different. We'll just have to bear that in mind. I need that. I need walls. In fact, let's go up here and replace these corners. No, not with that. With this. And it's basically going to be the same as the towers on the other side. So a wall going into a stair. And a frog light in this corner here. Yep. So this block here will have to be a frog light. And let's grab our gold and start lining the sides of this. Put stairs there just for now. Inside is just black stone walls all the way down. Same deal on this side. Get our stairs in. I'll put frog light goes here. Then the stairs and gold on this side. Line the inside of the walls, and then that is the front done. Could pick up all these blocks I dropped. Wicked. Now I can look at doing this backside, which is a little bit different. I think I've got blocks on the inside of here as well, which I'll need to put in a second. So let's switch back to creative and see how I did it. Spent like a good 2 hours designing this thing in creative, and I'm hoping that it does not take that long to redo it. Now I already know what I'm doing. So that looks exactly the same. This side, that was it. That was what I did different. I had, instead of a wall here, because this just goes, this is empty. There's no point having a wall there. I went down by one and just had blackstone. And then I had a line of blackstone on the inside here. Other than that, this was the same. So while I'm here, I did stairs facing in, 2 gold blocks, stairs going up, stairs at the top, walls on top, and a layer of gold underneath to power 4 normal white beacons. And then I'll do this like interior roof bit in a little bit. That's what I'm doing to finish this entrance off, at least. Then I can work on the inside. One thing I have been doing is mining a lot, and I mean a lot, of ancient debris. Let's see, it goes down by 1. Like so. And then I had a line of blackstone across here. So the stairs went there, the frog lights went in the same place. No, the frog light goes there, doesn't it? Like that. How are we gonna put them in there like that? And then stairs here and walls in here. Looks good. I'll do the same on this side after I've slept through the night. If I can sleep before the zombie gets me. Nope. How about this zombie? Can I sleep before he gets me? Yeah, just. Okay, let's do the same again. That there. Quickly come in here and place these blackstone in. Get in our frog light. Stairs here and here. And then gold. And finish it off with the walls, and we are done with the main part of this entrance. And then I just got to do the top. So I had gold blocks in these spots. I had stairs coming out of them like this, just revealing little bits of the gold block. Like that. I don't know how that placed that way around, but okay. There we go. Then I had walls on top of these. And then stairs again. Probably worth it just to put a blackstone layer in here. Put in all of my gold for this beacon. And where I'll put the stairs in, and then I'll actually get the beacons to put on top. It goes this way. Four walls on this, and then I had regular stairs just going up like this. And then beacons. Unpowered, just as decorative. I think they were in this one. Yes, I've got 3 there. I need to make one of these into a beacon. So let's go grab some obsidian. I mean, this looks pretty good so far. Let's go grab some glass and obsidian. Turn this into a beacon, and then I can start work on inside the tower. Now I know I've got plenty of obsidian, it's glass that I'm not sure on. Do I have any? I have none. Probably do still have some in my storage system, but it's not cycled through yet. So let's grab this and grab a couple of emeralds. Head to my trading hall and trade with some villagers. There we go. Let's head straight back. I'll do my crafting when I get to the Nexus, and then dump the extra glass in my storage system. Beacon, please. Thank you. No, I meant to go up. There we go. Oh, I had glass in here already from when I last traded. And I got diamond blocks. Why have I... I'm going to take the diamond blocks with me. Because I kind of want to see how many I've got in total. Got to be getting close to a double, at least a single chest's worth. I need a lot more to finish this build off, though. Look at that. Every single one of them, about 10 times as much is going to be used eventually. Oh, we spawn back here. Nice. Right, let's grab the rest of these beacons. And they're all going to be unpowered. At least for now. But there we go. That is at least the main entrance tower done. Lined with gold. And now I can start work on this inside bit, which looks a mess at the moment. So I think what I do, I know I had stairs here. Because there was that little bit popping through. I'm pretty sure it was right here. Can I place this in the right place, please? I know I had stairs here. I think I had them underneath like this as well. I'm gonna go back into my Creative Copy and just double check that, actually. Okay, so yeah, all of this looks one-to-one with my survival. But yeah, this came up by one every time I left this one as a full block. It came up by one every time to right up to this center point here. So that does make making this a little bit easier. Now I know what I'm doing. Right, let's quickly just check. I did line this with stairs, so I could just replicate that and then build up the hallways from there. Okay. Let's get this inside bit done first. So, now I know that that is in the right place, I can do this. In fact, it's probably easier if I made like a little scaffolding floor. Where's my scaffolding? There it is. But I don't need the walls. I can do that instead. Let's make a little floor of scaffolding a few blocks up. Like this. Okay, so I need a stair there, and then it was just 2 full blocks. Stair there, block up, and then a stair on this bit here. One block down, a stair, and then 2 full blocks. Oh, that's too far down. I think that's it for this one. And then this one is the same again. What did I do for the corner? I can't remember. Oh, I suppose it didn't really matter that much. Let's just put in... Oh, I think I put a slab there. slab on this layer each way round. If this isn't one-to-one, I'm not really that fussed. Yeah, stair there, 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 and then the last one in here. This can... Actually, that can all be made frog lights, so it's even all the way around them. Quickly despawn these creepers. There we go. Right, let's grab our frog lights, and I'm just gonna make the middle part have frog lights all the way around it, like here. And then up to this layer. Which is where I will put stairs. And then it's done. There we go. The inside of that is now finished. Which means I have now actually fully finished. How many hidden diamonds I have? I showed them on stream like 5 minutes ago. I've got nearly a full chest's worth of diamonds. I need plenty more though, but I am going to put a hidden treasure room at the very top of this tower. I remember you, by the way. You asked the same question a few streams ago. Let's see. So I need to extend this. This was stairs all the way across here. And then that led into this row here. I'm just going to build it out of blackstone for now. And I'll worry about converting the edges into like, you know, the raw gold blocks and stuff after the fact. I think what I need to do is I need to get some lighting in the back here. I also need more stairs, so let's grab... Do I have any left? Have I really got no stairs left at all? Oh, that's great. Literally absolutely burning through this stash of blackstone that I've got. I do need a stone cutter. Do I have one? No. Pretty sure I got one in the end. No, my skin is kind of similar, but it's not the same as DeQuavis. DeQuavis's skin is more purple and goes straight through the middle. Mine is like sort of oozing and dripping on each side. My skin's actually black. The purple is just an extra layer. Right, stone cutter, that's what I was getting. pretty sure I had one over here when I was, yeah, when I was last cutting blackstone. I'll just take it with me for now. Could put the gold away, I'm not going to need that for a while. Right, blackstone stairs. Yeah, I'm liking this entrance now. It looks much more complete than it was before. And then line the back of this with blocks, and then I'll go behind it and place in a bunch of torches. On both sides. No mobs are going to be spawning in these parts of the temple. Let's do the other side. Pretty sure I'm going to be building there, but it's there for now anyway. I'm not sure how that's going to look from the outside with lighting coming in, but I'll figure that out later. And then this is going to be the same as the entrance. Same archways all the way across. There's one block further up, it is. And then one more block. And then the stairs. So this needs to come up by another 2. To be like this. And then stairs across the top. Too high up to place. Brilliant. Trying to think how I can do this. Build up some of this side first, actually. I know there's hallways coming off from this, but at least for now, if I build in these walls, I can break through them later on. Why does this feel too high compared to... Oh no. I don't know, it looked a bit high for me, but I suppose this is meant to be like a grand temple. I'm gonna need more blackstone than this. And I'm already running out of stairs, so let's make a few more. So I'll make a trip to a mesa biome at some point soon and get a bunch of raw gold. Oh, this one's just got stairs on. Yeah. Then I can line these walls with raw gold and it will look nice and pretty. This one goes up by 3 blocks. Oh, it's nighttime. Place this last little bit in and then I will sleep. Yep, that time estimate sounds pretty spot on. Although a lot of the time I have been like sleeping through the night and stuff, as well as overnight AFK sessions at farms. That's probably at least a couple thousand days. AFK at my creeper farm, you know, stone farms, tree farms, all that stuff. Yeah, so it goes up by 1 more block. And then stairs on this level. Then I will place these in here. And then 4 blocks along the next 2 rows. And then this level here is where the second floor will start. Maybe a few blocks higher. We'll see. Look at that. First hallway is nearly done. There we go. First hallway is done. Aside from the accent blocks on the sides of here. Now I've just got to do the same thing on this side. Yeah, I still do stream with no commentary sometimes. Um, I I like to keep my full Let's Play as no commentary, just because that's what people that will view that will be used to. But that series is coming to an end soon, so it's going to be all commentary from here on out after that. But me using a mic was actually a funny story, because when a good couple months ago, back at the start of the year, I spilt a white monster on this laptop, and I was like, oh, I'm done, I'm finished. I can't access my world, I can't do anything. Um, and I decided to stream Skyblock on my old laptop instead. And when I did that, I did it with audio, I did it with a mic. So it was because I spilled a white monster on my laptop that I started doing commentary, which I think is really funny. You know, make the best out of a bad situation. And this comes up by 3 blocks. And then stairs again. I've got another stack of stairs. I'll get some more made. Nearly used all of my blackstone, so I'm gonna have to go back to the nether and harvest a bunch more. Right, so we have a layer of stone here. Yeah, when I'm streaming no commentary, that is purely just I'm gonna chill out and build for a few hours kind of stream. But when I do this, it's a lot more interactive. I can actually look at chat and talk to people and stuff. I still do enjoy, you know, my usual 6 p.m. ish sort of chill out, just play the game for a few hours streams. But now I'm doing both. There we go. Hallways are done. I think what I'm going to do now is mine up the gold that I've got into raw gold. I think I had some left over here. Yeah, like as a rule of thumb, if I stream and there's a tag of no commentary afterwards, then I'm not active in chat, I'm not reading chat, I'm not replying to chat, I'm just playing the game. But if no commentary isn't there, like today, then I talk, I reply, I have conversations, all while working on this world. Right, how many blocks is that? 9. That's that's barely any. Oh no. I'm gonna be doing this for a while. Right. See, the problem is I can't use my gold farm for this, because that gives me gold nuggets, which gets directly converted into gold ingots and then gold blocks. And I want raw gold. So maybe I take a break from building this, repair my elytra and my pick, stock up on firework rockets, and try and find a mesa biome. Yeah, I'm going to be replacing these blocks, these 2 blocks, and then that block with raw gold on both sides. A place here, please. No, not there. There. So that on both sides, all the way down, as a gold accent, is what I want to do. Put these in here for now. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Set my spawn back over here. And then repair my elytra and pick a little bit, even though it's fine. And then I'm going to use the old favourite chunk base, find myself a mesa biome, and try and get some gold. And then when I get back, I can start working on the second hallways until I run out of blackstone. Oh, nearly made it. Had to use another firework. Repair me. To be honest, my elytra could have probably handled it, but my nearest mesa biome's quite a trek. While that is running, I am gonna quickly hop over to my seed map. Highlight biomes. No, it's called Badlands now. Badlands. Let's see how far I've actually got to trek. About 6,000 blocks out, you know, is my nearest. Yeah, there's a load of eroded Badlands. If I go to 5,500, 1,500. Okay. 5,500, 1,500, that direction should lead me straight to a mesa. I will take a bow and arrow with me, and I'll swap out my helmet as well. Go get some gold. Line the inside of this thing. Firework rockets. And since I'm going on a trip, let's throw them in here. Let's swap out my helmet. And get a bow and arrow. I should probably... Where's my night vision gone? I think it's in the end. I'm gonna grab a bunch of night vision pots as well. Really shot myself in the foot when I converted all of the gold that I had, except for that one stack, into ingots and then blocks. But gold blocks doesn't suit the build. So let's grab night viz, and I will stock up on food while I'm over here as well. Food first. I was AFK a little bit here. I got a load more food in this chest last night. I don't have... Oh, they are grown up. That's nice. I'll take them out later. Potion factory. Give me some potions. Night viz. There we go. Grabbed that from my mining session yesterday, but we're going on another one today. Right. We need to go in this direction. About fucking 6,000 blocks or so. I should have brought the apples with me. Oh well. I've got a whole chest full of totems in my ender chest, so if anything happens to the one I'm holding, I could just grab a spare. You see where all these chunks have changed over the time I've played this world. Some changed, some stayed the same. It's really noticeable with water chunks as well. Like there's one, look. The water has changed. There's another chunk where the water is generated but not updated. Oh, we're almost at a bone meal farm. There it is, look. There. Gotta love a good Silent Whisperer farm in here. Every time he posts a farm, it's like the first thing I look up. It's like, how do I build it? Do I need it? Honestly, Silent Whisperer's farms are the most OP farms for Bedrock you can get. cannot recommend them enough. Right, I will stick my totem there because I didn't bring any apples with me. And when I get to this coordinate, oh, here we go. It's like around here, isn't it? I will grab a bunch of night vis pots, try and find a cave and get some gold. It seems like a good place as any. Plenty of the stuff. Grab some blocks for building up and around us when I need to. That's a lot of mobs. I do not like that. I immediately forgot I didn't have my Elytra on. Go away. Honestly, when you reach this point in the game, mobs just become an inconvenience rather than anything. We'll try and grab a couple of stacks while we're here, I think. That cave does go further down, which is really promising. Oh, hello, creeper. Bye-bye, creeper. Oh, zombie. Any more gold in the walls? Can't see any on that side. The weirdest generated lava I've seen in a while. There's random bit of glow like in here as well. There's a bit of gold there. Just one piece. And then is this like the bottom of the cave? Oh, there's a bit of gold up here. Where did he shoot me from? There he is. And there was a bit of gold down here. Did I already get it? I think I might have already gotten it. What about in here? Oh, a ravine. Perfect. more gold down there. More gold. Glowing sacks for some reason. Was this 5 gold veins in one? That's nuts. Check, there's some up there that quite take my fancy. Oh, it's just next to some. Can I make that jump? Textbook landing. Please be more than one. Yes. I only ever got so far. Nearly 2 stacks. That's enough for like 2, I think, of the arches. There was a cave entrance here. Yes. Oh, hello, creeper. Just a single piece. Yeah, I get loads of chunk errors like this where it's meant to be a full waterlogged cave, but it's just a single chunk. One lonely chunk of water. Some gold up there in the walls as well. Let's grab these. So up here. Looks like that cave goes down a bit as well. Oh, there's a lot of mobs. Can't see much gold though. Looks like there's none in this area. There is a geode though. But that's not what we're after. I don't think there's any gold in this little cavern. No. Let's head out. Ravine entrance was here. Well, that was not ideal for a takeoff, but I'll take it. Grab another night viz. There's our end portal over there from when we brought in the Nautilus. Another cave with plenty of gold. Wicked. Kinda don't like the look of dripstone caves. But if I have to go down there, I will. Who am I kidding? I'm gonna go down there. I want the gold. It's iron, not gold. More iron. Lapis. There's more gold. go up there and grab that, maybe. I don't need the copper ore for anything. How close am I? Yes, I'm right here. I'm gonna stock up on building blocks actually. There we go. More gold up here. I'll get like 4 or 5 stacks for now, and then head back. Oh, there's a bunch over here. Oh, goodbye. That witch is eyeing me up. I don't like it. Right, she's not following, which is good. Any more down here? One little pocket up here. I never got. I'm on 4 stacks now. I reckon 5 stacks should be enough to fully do what I want to get done today. Actually, probably not, but I can always make more trips. There's more gold. There's a pocket in here. Any more down here before I leave this little cave? Oh, it actually just goes deeper. There's more down there. 3 creepers. There's 5 creepers. This just opens up again. Right, this is where I was. Let's go back up here and have a look in this direction. Some gold in the floor, surrounded by gravel. Hi, Bane. How much do I have now? I just need one more stack and then I'll head back. Yeah, I remember you, don't worry. Wow, I underestimated how much gravel was there. Oh, another big cavern. Blow up. There we go. Yeah, I'm good. How about you? Currently just hunting for gold so I can use them for decorative blocks. How much do I have now? Nearly 5 stacks. Oh, there's loads in here. Let's quickly drink another pot. Good, I'm glad to hear it, mate. Yeah, I was kind of an idiot. I converted all of the gold that I had into ores. Not into... Where would that creeper come from? Not into ores. I converted it all into ingots and then into gold blocks. But very quickly found out that raw gold looks far better in this build. So I'm getting more gold to convert it all into raw gold and then add it into my build. Yeah, I need a lot. I mean, if I was just building this out of a few gold blocks, then I wouldn't need that many, but I'm using gold blocks and gilded blackstone as accents to the build. So I need to build a lot. And I need to gather a lot of gold to have enough. I'll go into that cave after I wind this little bit up. Is there more over here? There is... Oh no, that's iron. While I'm building, I tend to go with the design first, worry about getting the resources later sort of mentality, so I tend to use a lot of difficult to obtain blocks in my builds. Not difficult, just time consuming. At least taking out all these zombies are healing my elytra up over time. go over here and do this bit here. Oh, I did not mean to fall down there. How many have I got now? Oh, damn. In that one cave, there was like 2 stacks of gold. Go on, blow up the zombie. Oh no, he died. Right, I'll pick off these last little bits and then I will head back home. Trouble is, there's so many little pockets of gold around me. I don't want to leave them because I'll probably never come back to this cave again. Ow. A lot happened all at once there, I don't like it. Let's go through here. Get to the highest bit of ground, because I don't know my way back. There's no shot I'm going to know my way back. And I'm just going to mine up, I think. I place a block underneath me, please. Right, screw this, I'm just going to do this. There we go. In fact, I'm going to see how close the nearest end portal is. I might go through that to get home. Save me flying a good 6,000 blocks. Probably a good 20 blocks away from the surface now, if that. Now we're heading into the terracotta anyway. There we go. Right. Can I see the pillars? Yes. Oh, a night vision run out as well. What perfect timing. I don't think I've blocked it off. No, it's right there. Let's go home. And it also gives me a chance to dump all of the random blocks that I picked up on the trip. I can put the last night viz pot in there. And I can take these back with me. It always displays that chunk error message, but never actually lags. At least not for me, anyway. Put these night vision pots back. I can dump the bow and the helmet. Oh, I threw away my arrows. Oh well. Not like I've got absolutely stacks of them in storage. I'll grab them on the way back. In fact, no, I would have put it in this chest, wouldn't I? Yeah. I can put these back in my ender chest then. Totem back there. Fortune pick. I will fortune all of this gold back in the overworld. One bug I have noticed, it says I have no status effects, but I actually do. I've got all of them, but it doesn't show them in the on the right hand side of my screen for some reason. The entire village from above looks wild. All the way up to build limit. There we go. And I've got 3 stacks left. I'm hoping this gets us at least a stack of blocks. But I'll need to do a much bigger gold mining session. Probably do a separate stream just for it, to be honest. But this will be enough for today, at least. Nearly at the bottom. let's see, I've got 62, so I'm definitely going to have over a stack when these are all done. Am I the only one that thinks that you should be able to put full blocks of like raw gold, raw iron into a blast furnace to convert them into full blocks? I mean, I know the blast furnace is meant to be just quicker, but it would be a cool functionality to have. I mean, I need 4 raw gold blocks per arch. So I think this will be more than enough for the day at least. Get everything built up that I want to get built. And that is all of the gold that I managed to get. Honestly, the Mesa biome and the Badlands is just so OP for getting gold. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. I'll make like a dedicated stream just to get more. Because I'm gonna burn through all this pretty quick. I think the next farm that I build in the end will probably be a sheep farm for like different wool colours. I've already got a cow, a pig, and a sheep and chicken farm for like the cooked meat and stuff. But I don't have a sheep farm yet that is just for getting wool. And to be honest, I've only recently started using it in my builds. Like, I never used to use carpets or anything, but I'm starting to now. It's a good little addition. Another 44. Okay, so we've got a stack of 42. That should last us quite a while. Let's go finish up these hallways, and then I will switch back to my creative world and figure out where the hallways branch off. So I just needed the gold for these. In fact, I'm gonna put, to avoid me accidentally mining a gilded blackstone with this, I'm gonna use my silk touch. And then I can do the rest of these as gold. In fact, before I go overboard placing these gold in, I am going to see where the corners are for the hallways. Because I know that in the corners I put gilded blackstone. I don't have much blackstone left, to be honest. I'll take these, I'll take these. Where's the rest of my magenta wool? Grab another stack. There it is. Let's turn all these into carpets. I did not mean to make that. That sucks. What a waste of a stack. Right, let's find out where I made these hallways. Wait for this to load up. There we go. So I had just two. Okay, it's a good job I stopped. And then the hallway branches off here. And it's the same on that side as well. So I'll need to destroy most of this wall. I can build this back. That's fine. In fact, do I want to change this to be gilded blackstone as well? So it's the same as that. No, because this comes up, whereas this doesn't. So this can stay the same. This is literally the next one across. Is the turn. And I'll build this out on both sides. And then I will build this pathway out as well. I'm not sure how far I'm going to make this pathway, but I definitely want a room facing this way and this way on both sides. And then one facing this way and that way on both sides. And then I'm going to build a staircase to get to the second floor. Okay, so this is where it branches out. So here is where I'm going to make the hole. And then these are both frog lights, and then I could just build this out a random unspecified unspecified distance, just at random. Although to be honest, I think this is going to go right to the back. I'll build this out a little more. Like this, and then I can loop the corridor around it. Oh, there was 3. Never mind. Wait, this is 3 as well. Have I misplaced a bunch of these? 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll build it out to here for now. And I'll do the same on this side. In fact, I'll build the actual corridor first, because I'm starting to get into like the inside of this build now. Out of stairs. think I will probably end the stream as soon as I run out of blackstone. I'll build that out to here. This goes all the way out. And then blackstone across here and here. And these can be changed to corner stairs on both sides. And then this needs to come in here. So I need to build this up by 3 blocks. Then the stairs wrap around here. Like that. And I'll do the same on this side. And then 1 block up, and then stairs here. If I can get up there, that'd be nice. Oh, no, too far up. There we go. So this comes up by 1 block. Well, 2 blocks, really. I'm leaving this space open because I will be making a room there, as you saw in the creative copy of the world. So I think what I do... Oh, I've already taken out the stairs from here. So I do 2 corners like this. And then build this up to here. And then do the same on this side. And then these are our corridors. And then I can change these to gilded blackstone. Keep these raw gold. And then this top bit here will be where the second floor starts. Maybe up a few more blocks. So the plan is to build down to a crypt layer, have display rooms on this floor and the next one, and then the top floor will be my treasure room. Hi CMK. let's grab our raw gold and where's that gilded blackstone? There it is. So these are gilded. And I'll do the same for this side as well. And then these bits can be raw gold. I'll finish off this entire row while I'm here. And then start building the other side. Wicked. This looks cool so far. Good progress. I'll finish off the gold on this side at a later point. I do, for now, want to continue on with the hallways on the other side. So let's place in our magenta carpet on this side. Do it up to here for now. And then start building the path on the other side. So, oh, I do need my raw gold because I need to mark out where the corner is. And I'm going to need the rest of this blackstone as well. Not much left. In fact, I might end the stream by trying to get some skeleton skulls to go in the crypt. So there's 1, 2 here. And then this is the corner where we have our pathway. So these blocks are frog lights, and then we'll build this out to the same distance, but I don't think I'm going to be able to start actually building the ceiling or anything, because I think I'm going to run out of blackstone in the next few minutes. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 block. This is where we built up to. Lay down the frog lights. But I don't think I've got time to be creeper hunting tonight. But let's sleep anyway. Get rid of the rain for now. Despawn everything and then place the last of this blackstone. I think I'm gonna do a big nether hole and just grab a load more of this blackstone and netherite while I'm there. Off camera. Wait, I didn't put... Did I put a line underneath here? Or did I leave it? I left... No, I didn't. I didn't leave it. Okay. Wait. Oh no, I still got a few stacks left. I thought I thought I was the last of the blackstone then. I was about to be like, no, already. Please no. Right. Stairs. Out of stairs. Well, it looks like I'm going to be wrapping up very shortly. I've none left in there, none in there. That's polished. Wait, is there a way for me to turn this back into... No. Well, that was a wasted stack. That sucks. Let's at least try and finish this part here, though. I'll build this up to this point here. And then regular blocks on top. And again. And stairs on top of that. And then it's 2 blocks, and then stairs in the center. And that is it for Blackstone. In fact, I need to get rid of these. these and these. Ow. Okay, this curves in this way. And then I'll stick that in there just for now. And then that is this side done. And then I can do gilded blackstone. Which I am fast running out of. Nope, not there. There we go. Right, I think that is going to be me done for the day. Wait, if I do this, then I can rapid place in some gilded blackstone in these corners. Right, I would go as far as to say that is me completely out of blackstone that I can build with today. So, this is what I managed to get done. I built this tower, put the beacons on top, I've built the inside of it, I've built this little part for the entrance, I've built the hallways here, here, and some over there. So I think next time I come on here, will probably be for getting gold. Or making a sheep farm. I also want to decorate the inside of these towers as well. But as on top of that, I need more gilded blackstone. So there's a lot of work I need to put into this to fully flesh out the inside. But I also kind of want to put something here. But I'm not quite sure what yet. To sort of just break it up from the just complete bleakness of it. But yeah, so far, I would say that looks pretty good. We've got our nice grand entrance here, which will obviously lead into a hallway straight down here. But yeah, this has been Hyper Diamond playing on my Forever World, building an entrance to a giant desert temple. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you next time.